Every student pursuing an Associate of Arts degree at HCC is required to take a humanities class. Professor Laurel LaCroix helps some students meet that goal through Humanities 1301.
The humanities are an approach to knowledge. Instead of being just systematic and scientific and memorizing and regurgitating, it's really about how you feel about what you're learning to approach it systematically, but being educated in ways to come with knowledge to a new situation and being able to incorporate it into what you already know. Humanities 1301, being an introduction to the class, covers a wide spread of information, and different professors approach it differently. In my class, we concentrate on genres, so my students learn about art, visual arts, in a systematic fashion, where they might just like art and don't know why. They start learning a language of approaching and describing what's going on and what they're reacting to. Music, they like music. They start learning about how music works, not just that they enjoy a song, but what the composition does to get the reaction it does. We approach different areas like architecture and literature the same way. It's developing a systematic approach to knowledge. You have to learn how to think, not just what to think, but how to approach thinking itself. Learning how to trust your own instincts, how to approach a new situation, how to incorporate new information or experiences into the parameters of how you process information is something that a humanities class teaches in a way that a very specific academic field can't teach the skill of learning. It teaches what to learn.
LaCroix hopes students carry certain habits of thought into other areas of their lives.
Critical thinking, enthusiasm for thinking in new experiences. It teaches students to try something new and see how it works rather than going, no, it's new, it's different, I can't art, I don't understand art. Instead, they learn how to appreciate it. So they start learning to look for these things and incorporate them, to recognize them in their everyday life in a way they may not have before.
Less than halfway through the semester, her students are already taking the lessons to heart.
It's different in the fact that you actually have to think differently. I don't know if that's what you might call critical thinking, but you actually begin to question the whys and the who said it and what for, and you kind of interpret things differently. You may have had a train of thought according to whatever your upbringing was or what you were taught through school in one way, but the class actually helps you to think outside the box.
I just love the fact that there's so many different topics being covered, and art, and primarily for me, I really love art, and just sort of getting an in-depth analysis of how things work scientifically and just sort of reviewing culture in general. It's really refreshing for just a class that's covering so many in-depth subjects.
I'm taking an interest in history, like from this class. I used to not really take much of an interest in like Egypt, ancient Egypt. Like I would really just say, wow, that's really nice or whatever. But now that we're looking at videos and everything, it's like, I don't know how you say, like despertando, like awakening something in me. And I'm just like getting more curious about back then, you know, before Greece, before Rome, before like all those tribes and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Just to be open-minded, to be willing to see things from a different perspective. So just carry an open mind, because basically what you're saying is not all there is to a situation.
For more information about humanities at HCC, visit www.hccs.edu. For HCC Beat, I'm Stacee Hawkins.